The story began in a mysterious world located thousands of miles below the surface of the Earth, where the terror of dangerous creatures spread from the sky to the depths of the water. This is where we saw the protector of this world, King Kong, who arrived at the shore of a lake with a small monkey, but he had no idea that he was about to fall into a pre-laid trap. The small monkey had sensed that there was a great danger hidden inside the lake in front of them, yet he deliberately provoked Kong to get into the water, but his trickery could not stay hidden from Kong. He sniffed the surrounding air and immediately understood that he was going to get a good catch today. After this, Kong went straight into the lake without saying anything and started bathing there. The small monkey panicked that his trick might be caught, so he started pretending to drink water. Suddenly, a strange creature started moving towards them at a fast speed. While bathing, Kong also felt the danger. As soon as he looked back, a giant dragon opened its big mouth and pounced on him. Seeing this, the small monkey understood that his plan was successful, and he immediately started running towards the shore to save himself. Kong had won all kinds of battles on land, but was facing this kind of enemy in the water for the first time. Kong was understanding his move when suddenly the dragon pulled him straight into the lake. But he did not know how dangerous Kong becomes when angry. There, the small monkey was thinking that now he has escaped from Kong forever. But the very next moment, Kong's giant weapon fell right in front of him. Before the small monkey could understand anything, Kong threw the severed head of that dragon right in front of him. Seeing this, the small monkey thought that now Kong would beat him up badly. But Kong did nothing. Instead, he picked up his axe and signaled him to move forward. Actually, the monkey did not know that King Kong had been wandering alone in this world for thousands of years to find someone like himself. He was often troubled by the dangerous wolves here. When hundreds of wolves came after him, he would jump and escape. But this time, the pack of wolves did not stop chasing him. They kept trying to surround him. When deep gorge came in front of him, and there was no way to escape, he was forced to turn back and get ready to fight. The wolves thought that the hunt would be easy this time, but they had no idea that King Kong had already set a trap. As soon as a wolf jumped, Kong's trap got activated, and the wolf got trapped. As soon as it fell into the pit, the sharp wooden spears pierced through the wolf. Seeing the opportunity, Kong immediately picked up a heavy tree trunk and threw it into the pit. As soon as the traps got activated, big stones started rolling down from the mountain, and the wolves trying to escape got trapped there. But as soon as the smoke cleared, some surviving wolves were still not ready to give up the hunt. In anger, King Kong grabbed the corpse of a wolf and tore it into two pieces with force. Seeing this, the remaining wolves got scared and ran away from there. However, even after getting the prey, there was no happiness on Kong's face because his rotten tooth was bothering him a lot. Meanwhile, a lizard sitting in hiding grabbed a piece of meat and started running away. Kong immediately pounced to stop it, but then his attention went to a sound coming from far away. Hearing that roar, he felt that maybe someone of his own was calling him, so he immediately ran in that direction. But reaching there, he only found a strange frog making a similar sound. Even after wandering for years, he was alone, and this emptiness was breaking him from inside. Finally, the toothache forced him to seek help from humans. He entered the human world even without wanting to. As soon as he reached there, King Kong fell on the hill and started waiting for help. Then the scientists saw him by chance, but in panic, the humans gave him a heavy dose of anesthesia for safety, due to which he fainted right there. After this, they called the most famous dentist in the city. The dentist, without wasting a single moment, tied a strong steel wire tightly to pull out that rotten tooth. Kong released a rotten smell from his mouth after all the preparations were complete. As soon as the spacecraft flew up, King Kong's giant tooth came out with a jerk. When Kong regained consciousness, he saw that his old tooth had now been replaced with a strong titanium tooth. With this new tooth, tremendous strength came inside him, making him feel that now he could defeat anyone. But just then, an emergency signal came from King Kong's world to the lab, which shocked everyone. To find out the truth of this signal, the scientists immediately prepared a rescue team, and they jumped into that portal with King Kong, which went straight to Kong's world. As soon as they moved forward, their spacecraft started pulling down at a fast speed, and in a few moments, they entered that mysterious world. As soon as he reached home, Kong saw that his food had been stolen. He picked up his axe and went straight to the top of the cliff. There he saw that a faint blue light was coming out from inside a deep crack. To find out the truth, he jumped straight into that depth without thinking. As soon as he reached the pitch darkness, his axe started glowing on its own. As soon as the light fell, he saw strange glowing stones spread all around, which were reacting to this light. Just then, the sound of a terrifying roar echoed from afar. Following that sound, he reached across the waterfall, where he saw a new hidden world moving forward slowly. He felt a strange stench pulling him towards it. Suddenly, a very dangerous and giant shadow emerged in front of him, seeing which Kong immediately picked up his axe and prepared himself for a fight. As the distance between the two decreased, that giant shadow got smaller, and when it came in front, the truth was something else entirely. In reality, it was not a monster, but a small, innocent, yellow-haired monkey, seeing whom he himself was shocked. Seeing someone like himself for the first time in thousands of years, King Kong immediately bowed down and put down his weapon. After this, he extended his hand to befriend the monkey. He thought that the small monkey would also be happy to see someone someone like himself, but he bit King Kong hard after finding someone like himself with such difficulty. King Kong did not want to let him go easily, so he ran after the monkey. But just then, a scary shadow stood behind him, seeing which he was badly shocked because he had never seen a bald gorilla of his size. Till date, as soon as Kong started moving towards him, two gorillas with long arms came from behind and threw him hard on the ground. Seeing the smile on the bald guy's face, it was clear that they had come with the intention to fight, so King Kong also decided to kill them now. He immediately picked up a stone and threw it straight at the gorilla in anger. The bald guy also ran to attack him, but Kong cleverly defeated him too. In a few moments, he went on knocking everyone to the ground, even taking Kong's axe in hand. The bald guy could not do anything and was completely flattened. As soon as King Kong stepped up to pick up his weapon, the small yellow monkey suddenly came running and tried to pounce on his face to attack. Seeing this, King Kong caught him and used him as a weapon to beat up the rest of the gorillas. Although they knew that they could not face Kong, still they kept attacking him one by one. Meanwhile, a monkey accidentally fell into the gorge, but showing agility, King Kong immediately caught him and pulled him up. But instead of being grateful, he picked up a knife from the ground and attacked Kong. Seeing this, Kong's anger flared up and he kicked him hard and threw him into the deep gorge again. Seeing this situation, the bald guy got scared and immediately turned back and started running. Kong picked up a nearby stone and threw it towards him, which hit him straight in the head. Even after getting hurt, he mumbled something and ran away from there without looking back. Just then, King Kong caught the monkey hiding among the trees, pulled him out and threw him hard on the ground, after which he picked up the bald guy's fallen knife from the ground and signaled the small monkey to take him to the gorilla's hideout. The poor little monkey helplessly started walking ahead, and King Kong kept following him. As they moved deeper, they started seeing many dangerous animals there, but inside this peaceful-looking place, danger was hidden at every step. To escape, the small monkey cleverly took him to the area where the giant dragon lived, but little did he know that this trick of his was not going to last long. In front of King Kong, suddenly a giant dragon stood in front of him, but instead of being scared, Kong finished him off in a few minutes and then sat down comfortably to eat him. Seeing this, the small monkey also wanted to come near him, but could not gather the courage due to fear. Seeing his condition, Kong himself broke off a piece of meat and extended it towards him. Still, the small monkey could not trust him. Seeing this, King Kong got angry and threw the meat on the ground, as if saying, "Eat if you want or go to hell." The starving monkey immediately started eating the meat, and with every bite, his perspective also started changing. He felt that King Kong was not as bad as he was thinking. Slowly, he gathered courage and came to sit near King Kong, and both of them quietly spent time together. In this moment, it felt exactly as if a father was spending peaceful moments with his child, but they had no idea that as they were moving forward, the danger was coming towards them at a fast pace. As soon as they went deeper, King Kong finally saw creatures like himself, but seeing this, his heart broke because they were all living in a very bad condition. They were all forced to do hard labor all day, and their life was no less than hell. During this, a stone accidentally fell from an old monkey, making the gorilla angry, and he beat him badly. Seeing this, King Kong could not stop himself, and hitting his axe hard on the ground, he picked up that old monkey. Just then, the guard present there ran angrily towards King Kong and started warning him not to interfere. But the very next moment, King Kong's courage awakened hope in the rest of the monkeys. But at the same time, the bald guy who had run away was watching all this. He immediately went and told everything to the king. Here, Scar King, hearing the gorilla's words, Scar King's anger burst out as soon as he got up from his throne. All the monkeys coming in the way went on bowing before him, but King Kong stood there without fear. Scar King looked at him carefully, and seeing the steel tooth in Kong's mouth, he laughed. But the very next moment, to vent his anger, he kicked a monkey and threw him into the boiling lava. Seeing this, King Kong's anger reached its peak. To show his strength, Scar King took out a weapon from his shoulder and prepared himself to teach King Kong a lesson. King Kong also immediately picked up his axe, and a fierce battle started between the two. Taking advantage of the long weapon, he suddenly attacked, and King Kong could not recover even for a moment. Scar King attacked Kong many times with the help of the crystal on the weapon. In anger, Kong pounced on him. In terms of strength, he could not stand in front of King Kong, so he kept a distance from Kong and started attacking continuously, and King Kong was slowly forced to retreat. Meanwhile, King Kong's axe also slipped from his hand and fell on the ground. Getting a chance, he grabbed King Kong's neck with his weapon and tried to control him. Scar King felt that he had won the fight now, but King Kong used all his strength to lift him and slammed him hard on the ground. King Kong knocked him down in a short while. Then Scar King decided that he would show him his real strength. As soon as the stone in his weapon started glowing, suddenly the gorillas dropped stones and blocked the path of the lava. At that very moment, the eyes of the scary monster hidden in the cave became visible. The hot ground suddenly turned into ice, and out came the same giant creature, Titan Shimo, who had once trapped the whole world in ice. Scar King immediately ordered him to attack Kong, but Shimo did not look happy with this order. As soon as pressure was put on him, he writhed in pain, and helplessly he attacked, showing agility. King Kong immediately jumped and saved himself from the first attack. After after this, he tried to steady himself by keeping his axe in front, but all his efforts started weakening in front of Shimo's strength in no time. His hand started freezing and kept turning into ice due to this sudden attack. His right hand got badly injured, and he started weakening. Seeing the opportunity, Scar King immediately ordered to finish him off. Just as the next attack was about to happen, the small monkey from behind pointed towards the tunnel and told him to run immediately. At the same time, Shimo helplessly attacked again. Seeing this, King Kong immediately turned and quickly entered the tunnel, but hundreds of dangerous monkeys were still after him. The good thing was that due to living here for years, Kong had laid many traps in the jungle, but the number of those monkeys was so high that they soon surrounded the injured Kong in a dead end. Now, he only had this last trap left which he could rely on, but the monkeys, who had been getting caught in the traps all along the way, suddenly became alert this time. They immediately saw the vine lying on the ground, which was meant to activate the trap. When Kong saw that his plan had failed, he felt that his end was near. Right at that moment, the trap set on top of the hill suddenly got activated, and hundreds of tons of heavy stones fell straight on them, crushing all the monkeys present there under those stones. Then Kong saw that the one activating the trap was none other than that same monkey. Now Kong was badly injured and not in a condition to fight, so with the help of the small monkey, he started returning to the humans, but he had no idea that one monkey was still alive. Meanwhile, the scientists who came with Kong saw that their base was completely destroyed. Then their eyes fell on a giant handprint made on top of the rock, from which they guessed that there are more giant creatures like Kong present in this world. Soon they reached deep into the jungle, where they saw a hidden device. As soon as the girl pressed it, water started flowing down from many places. That water combined to form a fast stream and started flowing towards the inside of the jungle. The scientists followed it and reached in front of a mysterious magical wall which had hidden an invisible place inside the jungle. As soon as they touched that wall, a blue glow ran through it. Seeing this, they immediately made a hole inside the wall, and then a sight came in front of them, seeing which their eyes were left wide open. Behind the wall, there was such a beautiful and mysterious world which no one had seen or heard about till date. As soon as the scientists stepped into this world, they were suddenly surrounded by the tribal people of that world. These people looked like humans, but their attire was completely different from a normal human. Those people took the scientists straight to their tribe without harming them. After reaching there, they found out that these people have been living under the earth for thousands of years and are protecting the portal which is directly connected to the world above. Scar King had been searching for this place for years so that he could conquer the human world with the help of this portal. Right at that time, smelling the scent of humans, King Kong reached the scientists, but due to the invisible wall, he could not see the inner world, so the people of the tribe made a crack in that magical wall, through which Kong easily entered and reached straight among the humans. But they did not know that the monkey who was chasing them had seen all this. As soon as King Kong reached in front of the humans, he became weak and fell straight on the ground. The scientists saw that Kong's hand was badly injured, and now he is not in a condition to do anything. Seeing this, the doctor immediately decided that Kong's hand would have to be completely replaced. He immediately got the idea of a mechanic arm. This was the same super mechanical arm which humans had designed earlier to make Kong more powerful. The good thing was that this gadget was still safely kept in the underground mechanical store built under the destroyed base. Soon the doctor took it out from there and dropped it right over Kong's body, and then that machine automatically recognized the injured part of Kong and started attaching itself. As soon as the special medicine inside that hand reached Kong's body, the unconscious Kong started feeling a new strength. The happiness on his face clearly showed that he was very happy with this new weapon. But just then the small monkey came running there from inside the jungle. He told Kong that Scar King has found the location of the portal and he's going to attack the tribe along with Shimo. Kong alone could not face Scar King and Shimo, so he had only one option left: to go to the human world and wake up Godzilla, who had been sleeping for many years. But he had absolutely no idea that when he is going to call for help, Godzilla himself is going to prove to be the biggest danger for him. Suddenly, the ground around the pyramids started shaking fast, and a mechanical hand came out from below. This was the place which opened the portal to reach the earth. Soon Kong came out of the portal. As soon as he felt Kong's presence, Godzilla suddenly woke up from sleep and without wasting a single moment started moving straight towards him. As soon as he reached in front of Kong, Godzilla felt that Kong had come to challenge him, so he pounced on him with full speed without wasting a single moment. The anger filled in his eyes clearly showed that he was not going to leave Kong alive. Seeing Godzilla moving fast towards him, Kong raised his hand and tried to explain to him, but Godzilla was not going to listen to anything now. He directly hit Kong and threw him hundreds of meters away. Seeing Godzilla not stopping, Kong attacked from behind so that he could calm him down somehow. But as soon as the sand went into his eyes, Godzilla got even more furious. He turned around and grabbed Kong's hand in his jaws and slammed him hard on the ground, which left Kong completely dizzy. Kong had not even recovered when Godzilla pounced on him again. When talking did not work, Kong also started a strong counterattack, although Godzilla was in his most powerful form. But with the strength strength of the mechanical arm, now Kong was also no less than anyone. But when Kong saw that he would not be able to defeat Godzilla, he grabbed him without wasting a single moment and started dragging him forcefully towards the portal. On the other hand, the people of the tribe mixed a special red liquid in the water to stop Scar King. This activated a magical anti-gravity system, and two giant pyramids started joining together so that Scar King could not reach the portal, but Scar King reached there and ordered Shimo to block the path with ice. Suddenly Godzilla and Kong came out of the portal, seeing Scar King and Shimo. Godzilla understood everything, and he teamed up with Kong and pounced on them. As soon as the four clashed, the pyramids collided, and the gravity of the whole place ended. Everyone started floating in the air. But despite this, Godzilla started moving rapidly towards Shimo. The clever Scar King picked up Kong's axe and attacked him, but Kong stopped every blow with his mechanical arm. Then, finding an opportunity, Shimo completely froze Godzilla in ice, but Godzilla broke the ice in a single jerk. At the same time, gravity returned, and getting a chance, Scar King jumped into the portal to stop him. Godzilla and Kong also jumped behind him, but in this chaos, Kong's axe was left right there. The next moment, Scar King reached the earth with Shimo and ordered Shimo to freeze the sky, which started causing destruction everywhere. Then Kong hit a strong punch and dropped his tooth on the ground, and Godzilla came and stopped Shimo. Suddenly, Shimo came from behind and started freezing Kong's mechanical arm. Seeing this, Scar King was happy, but he ignored the angry Godzilla standing behind him. Godzilla awakened his full strength, and his body glowed with purple light. He grabbed Scar King's weapon and broke it into two pieces, due to which the crystal controlling Shimo fell down. At that very moment, the small monkey picked up Kong's axe, jumped into the human world, and shattered that crystal with a single blow. As soon as the crystal broke, Shimo became free, and an angry Kong pounced on Scar King. Now, without the crystal, Scar King had become weak. The freed Shimo turned Scar King into an ice statue in a single moment, and Kong tossed him in the air and shattered him on the ground. Now, the fight was over. Godzilla released tremendous energy, cleared the sky, and went into a deep sleep, and Kong returned inside the earth with his new companions, where he started a new beginning with his tribe. By the way, I have just created a new channel on which many awesome videos are going to come.